So this is a whole Craig Lucas. It is the morning after the grand finale of the Voice South Africa season. And you won it, eh?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was. I was there. There was confetti. There were some tears.
I swallowed so much of the confetti yesterday.
Yeah, that was me because he looked like he was hungry. So I'm like, here, you won this. This is your confetti. Take that confetti. But I mean, let's talk a little bit about who Craig Lucas actually is as a human being. I mean, I got into a little bit of trouble. I think it was 3-4 weekends ago when I said to you were in the upstairs there, and I said, oh, the whole of Cape Town's voting for you. And people got bleak with me because they were like, oh, it's not only Cape Townians who are voting for Craig. And I get that, but what I'm saying is, do you realize that I'm pretty sure the whole of the 021, they used their mommy's data, their auntie's data, they didn't, I don't know, like take Ubers for a week so that they could get more data to vote for you. I mean, do you feel like the love of the city behind you?
Absolutely. Like, I've been getting calls from all the radio stations, even throughout the show. And so much messages, and people my mom sent me a picture once of our yard literally just filled with people. So yeah, absolutely, I can't wait to go home and actually experience it physically and not just on social media or via message or whatever.
Are you gonna just stand there like this? Take it in. There better be confetti in your yard, otherwise we got to talk to your mom. But let's actually speak about your mother. I was saying that while we were doing the prize giving last night, your mom was like, "Woo, I'm going shopping. Woo, I got a car." Obviously, I mean something about the TV that you won that's like 1 billion inches big or whatever, and you were like, "It's not gonna fit in my room," and then she's like, "You can put it in my room." I mean, obviously, like Mommy Lucas is a legend. Insert picture of Mommy Lucas here, or just general like Mommy Lucas dancing. You guys are very tight. I mean, and you could probably try to put into words what this would mean to your mom, though.
Yeah, it's so crazy because before the show, my mom wasn't too keen on the music thing, but just like week after week, I'd seen her get more and more excited about it. So she's over the moon. Like, I feel like she's happier than I am probably. Like she's so stoked.
Oh, Mommy Lucas. And also, like, it was very important to me that you made it to the top 4 last night so that you could sing Lady in Red because it is your mom's favorite song. Like, on a scale of 1 to maybe a little bit too much, how much do you love your mom's?
A little bit too much. She'll even tell you that, I'm sure. So now Khan has won twice, which we're never going to live down, by the way. And what did you learn from him as a human? Because obviously, like musically, he can teach you how to go raw, raw, and do that polytones thing. But you guys spent time together. He's obviously a fan of yours as a human. So hit me with the Khan wisdom, man. Yeah, I think the biggest thing Khan has taught me is just to literally be true to yourself and stick to your guns.
With a voice like that, this will be your career. Cool, man.
I mean, there's nobody like Khan of the polytones in South Africa, and that's why they're as big as they are. And that's like musically and just in life, like in general, not too late. Especially now, he told me that there are going to be so many people who are going to try to influence me and tell me how to act and what to say and how to be. And he's like, just take advice, but just like know who you are and stick to that.
Do you know who you are?
I think I do, but throughout the show, I've just been learning so much more about myself. And I'm sure now, especially now, I'm going to have so much more time to just like explore fully without having to worry about a job or school or all those other things.
Yeah, because now you're a famous superstar and you're like Khan's stamp of approval. Speaking of knowing who you are, throughout this season, listen, it got rough, okay? These 8 live shows were not easy. There was obviously trauma, people were leaving, people came back. I mean, emotionally, were you okay throughout it? Were there some performances that you felt you were traumatized? Do you feel like it fed your performances? Do you feel like it took away from your performances? Because, I mean, now you've won, so you can say whatever you want.
The first couple of weeks were really, really hard. I'd not been outside of Cape Town before The Voice even.
What?
Yeah.
Even on a bus?
Never.
Mm-mm. Not even a Joburg?
No.
Not even a Durban?
No.
Not even a PE?
No.
Yeah. Welcome to the city, girl.
So the first couple of weeks were really hard because I've not been away from home. But it just got easier. Like you get so close to all the staff and all the other competitors. They become your family.
Me.
Yeah.
And me.
And so it became easier. I think toward the end, instead of becoming more stressful. It became more stressful, but somehow just like it started feeling like home even.
Yeah, but see, this is the problem. It's like you're like, oh, this stage seems like a comfortable place to have a nap. I also, and I don't know if we have photos of any of this, but I have seen Craig napping literally everywhere. He was napping in the studio. He was napping on the stage. He was napping downstairs in the interview room. Now, like, are you most excited about getting some sleep, finally?
Absolutely.
So tired all the time. So you wanted to come to Joburg. At Joburg, you don't sleep. The hustle is real. And now you've obviously forged relationships with people. And now, as the winner of the whole damn thing, do you want to say anything to Josh? Because the two of you, well, only the two of you can understand what that moment was actually like last night.
Yeah. I don't think there's anybody else that I'd wanted to be in the top two with other than Josh. And because I was there with him, like, even if I didn't win, that was such an accomplishment because Josh is absolutely incredible. And to be next to him, to sort of be compared to Josh I think it's amazing. So, dude, you're one of the best singers I've ever heard. Like, not only in this country, but all over the world. He's incredible. And I'm so keen to see what Josh is going to do now.
Can we talk about you and Jimmy Nevis just for 1 second? Because we've been chatting about it. I've conducted a snap poll. There are like 5 people standing around me, and everyone said yes. Should we do like a Jimmy Craig collaboration, like for real, like in the studio?
Absolutely.
Are you going to wear tight pants and a velvet top too?
If it gets to me, absolutely.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down.
And then your personal highlights throughout this process, because it's been a long time. It's been a long time. So favorite songs, favorite moments, favorite mistakes, favorite outfits.
I think the best thing was just meeting all the other contestants. I've made such good friends. I'm like really, really shy. I don't speak to people I don't know. I'm always standing in the corner, but with the show, you're sort of forced to step out of your comfort zone. And I've made some incredible friends. And now I've got a reason to go to Durban because, for instance, Freddie lives there. So I get to travel now. I'm going all over.
We're coming to you, Freddie. We're going all over Durban.
Remember when you promised I could stay at your place?
Yeah, don't take it back, Freddie. And your favorite performance of your own?
Definitely Purple Rain. I fought so hard to sing that song, and it just that came from such a deep place. So.
Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
Let's start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. Never left Cape Town, see this thing for The Voice. You go and sing Blinds. What did you sing in your blind audition?
House of the Rising Sun by the Animals.
So good. Was that scarier than last night?
No. Well, like everybody thought the blinds was so difficult, but it wasn't. The blinds was the easiest thing for me. Everyone was so freaked out by the fact that the coach's chairs were turned, but that made it so much easier.
You're like, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
That's how the
really
show
is.
works.
That really is. Everybody was so freaked out by it, but like blinds was the easiest thing for me.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one.
And then things became real. Like
Yeah.
once the chairs turned, they looked at me. I'm like, I can see them now.
What did you sing in the battles?
I'm feeling good, but the Muse version.
Okay. I mean, obviously, not that other version, the Muse version. And what was more difficult, battles or knockouts?
Battles, definitely, because somebody was on stage with you and you like physically had to sing against them, which is such a weird sort of concept. I get it for the show, but it's really hard to like stand there and look somebody in the eye and like singing. It's weird, like singing.
Feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel.
Like singing at each other.
Singing at each other, yeah.
Maybe you should have just done this.
I would have probably lost.
I'm laughing because it's funny, because it's true. And then who were you paired against in the knockouts?
Mia.
Ah, yes. What did you sing there?
We Are Young by Fun.
Yes. Is it weird if I say that those are all some of my favorite songs? Those are some of my favorite best songs by Craig Lucas.
Tonight, we are young. So let's set the world on fire.
And then throughout the lives, so we obviously had to do Purple Rain, Last Night, a dedication to your mom. I mean, now that you've sung all these different genres of music, I mean, obviously you have a say, so you work very close to James, who's our musical director, blah, 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 blah. But do you have a better idea of who you want to be? So, like, there's a debut album that is definitely coming. What is it going to kind of sound like?
It's definitely going to be pop. I think one of the cool things on the show, what I liked doing was just taking songs and like pop songs and just sort of making them my own. So it's going to be pop. I think pop music gets a lot of flack. It's like lots of people are like, oh, it's, you know, it's nonsense
But
compared
it's got to
to.
be classy, though.
Hey, no, absolutely, and that's the thing. Like you can do so many different things with it, and you have so much room to play. So it's going to be pop, but like really meaningful pop.
And then we're going to get a poppin'.
Yeah. What she said.
Any,
And what
any,
she's doing.
yeah. You can find me in the club. That's enough.
Craig Lucas! Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Lucas is the winner of The Voice Season 2.
In summary, what was this experience like? I mean, I'm guessing you could have never foreseen, you know, when you say, cool, I'm going to go to The Voice blind audition and hope for the best, you could have never foreseen winning the whole thing, not because you don't want to believe in your own magic, but like, tell me what this experience has done to your life.
It's changed. It's completely changed the course of my life. I thought it was going in one direction. I thought it was going in one direction with like school and work and whatever, and now it's just completely thrown me off track. I'm very like pedantic about knowing exactly what I'm gonna be doing a month from now. So I've got like plans this long, and now I can't. And I'm so excited about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do in a month, and that's completely exciting.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Stacey.
Purple